It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Ha-ha! Showtime! What's happening, everybody? You can read the sign in case you can't. Everybody can't see. I shouldn't assume that. The Geno Jones Show. I come to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 in Chicago, 3:30 p.m. out on the West Coast. Subscribe. Tell everybody. I have a goal of 50,000 new subscribers by the end of August. Total 100,000 new subscribers by the end of 2024. As a matter of fact, let's make it 500,000. Let's make it go for 500,000. Subscribe, share, screen grab. Feel free to copy, or I should say screen grab, pull a video clip after the show, because if you're watching me live at about 6:31, 6:32, as soon as the show is over, it's being recorded in real time. So you can go to my YouTube channel, you can pull a video clip and make it go viral, create a YouTube short, or put it up on any other social media platform. Subscribe, share, screen grab, like, and binge watch all my back episodes, especially last night. Great episode. Put you up on game. Put everybody up on game, especially my brothers and sisters in the culture, but really everybody of all backgrounds. Put you up on game, and then asked you. I had a very important question that I asked, and then I ask a question, but then I give you my take on it. So really, it's more like a statement when I think about it. Not so much a question, but a statement. Like, because my grandmother had a term, don't bite your tongue to spite your face. Like, why would you do that is the question. But really, my main theme was to make that statement and explain what that means. Don't bite your nose, okay? This year, this election, all elections, specifically the presidential election. Shout out to everybody in Michigan. So your Democratic and Republican, so your presidential primary in both parties today, I think you got another around less than 30 minutes, around 25 minutes, I think 7 o'clock Eastern, I do believe, 7 o'clock Eastern time in Michigan, the polls close. All right? I'm going to say it again. Don't bite your tongue to spite your face. Don't bite your tongue to spite your face. That's not a smart thing. And I know we got people, there's a significant number of people that's in their feelings. Don't bite your tongue to spite your face. Just go back and watch last night's episode when this is over, and tell everybody you know it's must-see TV. Go back and watch Monday. So that's 2/26, February 26th. So anyway, let's talk about today. Today, celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, Rozonda Thomas. Who is Rozonda Thomas? Well, apparently she broke Usher's heart. He was heartbroken when they broke up. Oh, you got an idea who I'm talking about. No, not his ex-wife, not Tamika. Not Tamika Foster. He may have been heartbroken, I don't know, but he just talked publicly about this. Rozonda Thomas, Chilli from TLC, 53 today. Happy birthday to Chilli. R&B singer Bobby Valentino had the big record, back in the, I'd say 2000 teens. Slow down, slow down. Dun, 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 dun. Bobby Valentino repping the ATL, just like Chilli. Bobby Valentino, 44 today. So all my Pisces, yes, it's Pisces season. All my Pisces celebrating birthdays today. Happy birthday. So, last week I did an episode and I talked about how just this ideology of this made-up concept of whiteness and this white nationalist ideology that's rooted in hatred and teaching self-hate to people of color, along with misogyny and sexism and anti-Semitism, anti-immigrant hate, anti-Muslim. We also talked about something else that, Malcolm X said, who taught you to hate yourself? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and your lips? Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? So let me shout out Alex Rodriguez. If you don't know, Alex Rodriguez is one of the greatest baseball players in the history of the game. Actually came up playing with in Seattle Mariners back in the day with Ken Griffey Jr. They had a great team, Jay Buhner. Then he was traded to Texas, team that won the World Series recently. He was traded to the Texas Rangers, but then he wound up playing for the New York Yankees. Now look, I'm not a Yankees fan. I'm not a Seattle Mariners fan. I am not a Texas Ranger fan. I grew up on the south side of Chicago White Sox. But Alex Rodriguez always had a reputation that he was phony. He was just one of these phony dudes. It was always just doing too much and trying too hard. Now, actually, I don't know Alex personally. I love the way he played. He was a great baseball player. I enjoyed watching him play. Absolutely one of the greatest baseball players ever. But he played with Derek Jeter. But there was always talk about like Alex Rodriguez was just, people didn't like him. He wasn't a likable dude. He was phony. And why do I bring that up? It's because he works in media now. So apparently there's a picture or a video out of Alex now. Understand, even though Alex Rodriguez grew up in Miami, was a star baseball player in Miami in high school, but the brother's Dominican, okay? Now, that means he's Afro-Latino. Now, he might not claim it because Alex is about my complexion. So it ain't like he's light, bright, damn near white. But apparently there's a picture, a video of Alex. Now, where he's been, he was been out in the sun, and apparently for a long time. And that melanin, now, that South Florida sun is a lot different. And I didn't realize until I moved south, like growing up in Chicago, even in the summertime, I'd lay out for hours. But man, moving south, like here in South Carolina, but definitely in South Florida, like every time I ever really got like sunburn, I went to Jamaica. Instead of using like suntan lotion, I was using baby oil, and I was basically baking, and I was as dark as I'd ever been, and I loved it. But I didn't realize that I was sunburned. So apparently Alex Rodriguez has been out in the sun, and I guess the internet people complain, oh my God, what's wrong? You're so dark. You're too dark. Now, and I'm paraphrasing Alex Rodriguez. He said, don't worry. I just been out in the sun. I'll be okay. The tan it'll be gone. Like, Alex, dude, really? Why do you even feel the need that you had to explain to anybody? If they got a problem with the melanin that's in your body, because you are Afro-Latino. Now, I understand Dominicans, those even Puerto Ricans with African heritage. You do understand from Haiti, the Dominican Republic, you have Afro-Latinos from Cubans, Afro-Cubans, all throughout the Caribbean, not to mention Brazil, South America, not just here. You do understand our ancestors were dropped off at a lot of different places. I think they hit Brazil first because you had the most enslaved Africans were actually taken to Brazil, like 5 million. Then you had the Caribbean and you had America. So you do understand that you are of African heritage, along with whatever else is mixed up in there. So I don't know if one of your parents is white or half white, but Dominican, you are an Afro-Latino, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. So why did you even feel the need that, you had to get defensive and explain to people that say, well, don't worry, I'm not going to be this, I'm paraphrasing, but like the tan will go away, I won't be this color, this dark. Who taught you to hate yourself, bruh? And I'm a huge fan. Actually, I'm a huge fan of the work that you've been doing on Fox. is one of the baseball, they call them color analysts, former players who can explain the game to fans. I think you do an excellent job. Excellent. You, Frank Thomas, I loved, and Big Papi, Dominican brother, talking about my man that played for the Boston Red Sox. But why hate yourself, dude? David Ortiz, I wanted to make sure I got his name right. Big Papi. If you're a baseball fan, you know Big Papi played for the Boston Red Sox. They actually won a World Series like in the early 2000s. Like they had won like 86 years or something like that. Now, David Ortiz is a little darker shade of a Dominican, just like black Americans, African Americans, black folks here. We come in all kind of shades. My shade, 2 or 3 shades lighter, 2 or 3 shades darker, and everything in between. So who taught you to hate yourself, man? Dude, I don't know. You need to have a conversation. Maybe you feel you don't need to. The circles that you travel in. But don't think them folks don't see you. Oh, they say, oh yeah, he's Dominican. They see you. They see you as a minority. They see you as black. Don't kid yourself. They may not say it to your face. You run into the MAGA crowd. They'll remind you. They'll remind you of your African heritage. Your Afro-Latino heritage, the African part. Oh yeah, they'll point that out in not so kind terms. I'm sure they will. So we just got to check ourselves when it comes to, who taught us to hate? Understand it. People taught you. They taught your ancestors to hate themselves, so they could control your ancestors and exploit them. All right, I'm not gonna go down that deep rabbit hole. Go watch last night's show, Alex. Watch last Wednesday and Thursday show. Actually, watch last Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm saying, I just had to point that out. Okay, so I'm gonna play some music for you guys. Big fan of October London. You're gonna see his video, and this new R&B, the next R&B super group. They've been a guest on the show, Metal Roze. Featuring my man, family member, friend of the show. He's really, my friends are family. So, friend and family member of the show, Marcus Allen. He's in a group called Metal Roze, Black Boots, which is a tribute to some of the great R&B groups of all time, especially like the 90s. It's really a tribute to Jodeci. So I'm gonna let you check that out. But before I do that, and I want to thank everybody for watching me live. Shout out, hello, mother. How are you? I hope you're feeling better. I'm glad to see that you're able to watch. Before I get out of here, so I want to talk about Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams had a legendary, iconic radio career in New York City for years. Talk show host, had a lot of success. Recently, she has come down with some very serious health challenges. She's been diagnosed with a condition called aphasia, which means it causes you to be able, or I should say, you are unable to comprehend language and dementia. And unfortunately, there are too many people in America with family members that suffer from dementia, which affects your memory and your ability to think, and it affects your emotions. So there's a Lifetime documentary, and I saw some clips of it, and I got to be honest, it was hard to watch. It was really hard to watch because I felt so bad for Wendy, and I saw a scene with her niece was trying to just talk to her, and she had one of her nieces who basically was trying to give Wendy the same advice that Wendy had given her about not having people around you who were just using you for your money. And it was really painful to watch. And then I saw a clip of Wendy talking to one of her employees. I don't know if she's her publicist, but it was, and Wendy was being very rude and mean to this young lady. And the young lady was showing so much compassion. She was showing so much compassion, empathy, humanity, and patience. That's really the best word I want to use. But I hated to see this woman who was so talented. Some would say controversial, because she had a reputation of like putting people's business out, celebrities, because she knew a lot of celebrities. And she had a reputation for like putting a lot of celebrities' businesses out on the streets. You know, you can Google search it yourself. She had, I would say not battles. There was just tension, or the kids may say beef, animosity. There was friction between her and Whitney Houston and Whitney's camp, among other stars. And there have been people on social media that said, well, you know, they look at Wendy now, they saw her on Lifetime, and they said, that's karma. That's Wendy's karma. That could be true. But for me, and it's not because I've had a over 3-decade career in radio. I work in radio now along with TV. So yes, we share an industry. We both have had success. I'm still, thank God, I'm still having success, great success in radio and TV because of you all. But at the end of the day, Wendy's human. I just hate to see anybody like that, and I hate to see anyone in that situation, especially when that person has money and resources. And it just seems like people are more concerned about her as like their bank. They live off her, literally. They depend on her for an income, for their livelihood, and they sacrifice and jeopardize her I want to say well-being or her best interest. They're not making decisions as rooted in her best interest as a person. They're basically going along to get a check. And that's sad. And I don't want to see that happen to anybody. So I lift Wendy up in prayer, and I just hope that, I know her, because some people try to accuse, I think, her son of misusing her money, and so now there's like a conservatorship where a judge is basically giving some total stranger control over handling Wendy's money. Not a good situation, not at all. But especially the scene with the niece, that really hit me. So I hope the family, pray for Wendy Williams and her family, and wish her well, and hopefully she can actually get surrounded with people who really have her best interest at heart and in mind, and don't give a damn about the money. I know that's hard when you got money, but the money's not going to last forever. So just thought I'd say that. And yes, karma is, and that's one of the main themes of this show. Yes, karma is absolutely real. Yes, it is. And as Damaris said, karma's a slow bitch, but she'll eventually show up, and she will. But at the same time, two things can be true. Multiple things can be true. Yes, somebody could be receiving the karma that they have put out, but it doesn't require us to be devoid of our own compassion and humanity and empathy. Because we may be in a situation one day where we may need someone to have compassion and humanity and empathy for us. Because none of us are perfect, and we have all made mistakes. And we're human, and we will make mistakes. We're going to make mistakes. We just try to limit those mistakes and make as few as possible. None of us is without sin. We're going to sin. If you wake up and you are alive, eventually you're going to wind up sinning in some way, somehow. So I want to just display a level of compassion and humanity and empathy for Wendy, and I hope that she can be surrounded with people who truly have her best interest. And on that note is the producers at Lifetime, because they've caught a lot of heat. So the most recent comment I saw from these producers, they said if they knew that Wendy had dementia, no one would have rolled a camera. That's a quote. If they knew that Wendy Williams had dementia, no one, quote, no one would have rolled a camera, unquote. So I don't know how long this. I don't know how many parts. Well, I'm sure it's already been recorded, so I'm sure they've got it out now. It's going to be released. I'm sure that, they signed deals with whatever streaming service. So these episodes are out. They're going to be aired. I don't know what's going to happen after that, but I hope that the sister can get the help that she needs, and I hope that she can surround herself with the people who are going to make sure that not only does she get the help she needs, but are going to make decisions and help Wendy Williams make decisions that are in the best interest of Wendy. So pray for the sister. All right, listen, thank you for letting me be a part of your life. Shout out to anybody jump in the chat room lately. Okay, we got some comments in there. Yeah, it was sad to watch, Mother. My mother said she watched it. She said, I love you, Wendy Williams. It was hard to watch. It was sad to watch. Yeah, it was. I don't wish that on anybody. Maybe one person. But I don't have to wish that on him, because he got a whole lot of karma. Oh, and sometimes, there are just some people that just, as my grandmother taught me and my mother who's watching taught me, if you don't have anything good to say, sometimes just don't say anything. But it's a TV show, so I got to say something. But when I see Wendy going through, I don't wish that on anybody. Even the one person I'm thinking about, I don't wish it on him. I don't have to wish it on him, because he even brought it on himself. I'll just say that. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you. You, and especially you, God, most of all, thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. in Chicago, 3:30 p.m. out in Los Angeles. Subscribe, share, screen grab, like, and binge watch all my back episodes. Shout out to Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show, the CEO of Designer Cuts us in the Charleston, South Carolina metro. You can check him out and his work. His artiste. He's a hair artist, You can check him out on Instagram, on IG. That's Kel B Cutting Up. KELBECUTTINUP. KELBECUTTINUP. Allie Jones. Allie Jones is the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show. You can check her drip out, her fashion. Kids call it drip. That's what I call her. She's the drip director for the show. Check out Allie Jones and her collection on IG, on Instagram, LX.NCL_, that little dash right below and next to that last L. LX.NCL_ on Instagram, on IG. The next live edition of the Geno Jones Show is going to be Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. So my guests are going to be, I have two guests. They are part of a nonprofit organization of black engineers. And we're going to have a great conversation, some information if you have a son or daughter, grandchild, or niece or nephew that might be interested. Even if they're not interested right now, it would be great to introduce them to how exciting being an engineer can be, just the whole STEM field, science and technology. It's going to be a great conversation. I'm excited to have my guest on tomorrow. So you want to tune in for that. You want to go back and binge watch last night's episode. My monologue was fire. Spread the word, copy and paste that link, text it, email it, screen grab it, and text it, email it, put it up on YouTube here, put it up on TikTok, on Threads, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Snapchat, on Facebook. Make it go viral. Last night's monologue was fire. pull some clips out of that. Pull some clips out of this. Send it to Alex Rodriguez while you're at it. Come on, dude. Man, who taught you to hate yourself? Because if you were living in the Dominican Republic, you'd probably be closer to that shade that you showed up in on that picture or video all the time. Okay, I digress. I'm going to leave you with two videos. I'm going to leave you with leave you with my buddy October London, still one of my favorites, and then Meadow Roze, the next R&B super group, brand new video, brand new song called Black Boots. Thank you for watching, everybody. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for posting your comments live in my chat room. When I'm on camera live, you can post a comment live in the chat room. I'll read it on camera. I'll give you a shout out on camera. Happy birthday or whatever. Whatever you got to say it in the chat room. We can have that conversation right here on camera. Thank you, everybody. I love you. Thank you for watching. We'll see you live Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to leave you with my man, Mr. October London.
I've been looking at you all night. I want to do once the day becomes the night. Said I've been patient and I've been kind. Oh, but my body is running out of time. You said your clock on your walls is ticking, so let me give you what you've been missing. So she said, take me, oh, take me back. Oh, baby, take me back to your place. Ooh, your place of residence. So she said, take me, oh, take me back. Oh, baby, take me back to your place. Ooh, your place of residence. Oh, I've been waiting, baby, waiting for a long time, waiting on you, for your heart to be mine. Oh, before someone else comes to mind. But when you told me that I was the one, girl, oh, baby, I took every hour and minute, babe, just to make sure that everything is right. So she said, take me, oh, take me back. Oh, baby, take me back to your place. Your place of residence.
to Roze. Come here.
Girl, you know that I want it. I know you get lonely, and that's why you call me. You know that I'm coming. Girl, you know that I want it. You're making me horny. Wanna know how it tastes, baby. Can't wait, cause this shit sound like black boots, show the seat grinding. Attitude, but I got you, baby. We gon' keep the thing winding. All night can't stop you, baby. No, I ain't with the fake shit. What's the 411 is, baby? Stop acting brand new. Girl, tell me what must I do? Must I do? So tell me, what must I say? What must I do to show how much? Hold up, wait, this shit sound like black boots, show the seat grinding. And I want your body. Hey, yeah. I love my body. Yeah. I know you get rowdy. Yeah. Wanna know how it tastes, baby? Can't wait, cause this shit sound like black boots, show the seat grinding. Attitude, but I got you, baby. You gon' keep the thing winding. All night can't stop you, baby. No, I ain't with the fake shit. What the 411 is, baby? It's all here for you. Just tell me what must I do? What must I say? Yeah. You should come lady. To show how much. This shit sound like black boots, show the seat grinding. Yeah. This shit sound like black boots, show the seat grinding. Oh, this shit feel like grinding.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.